morning, this is Enoch and welcome to Star Wars, The Old Republic. This is episode 2. I am so happy, so excited about this. Episode 1 hasn't aired at the timing of this recording, but I'm really hoping that this is going to take off. I don't see this game on YouTube anywhere. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen it. I see lots of Knights of the Old Republic, but not a whole lot of The Old Republic. And I really think that these stories are underutilized. Hold on one second, I gotta turn down the music. Wow, the music's already at half. I turn down the ambient volume. And yeah, that should be good. Dude, it gets loud. It gets super loud. So this is, if you don't remember, this is Carvin Kyle. Carvin Kyle is our Jedi. Just brand new, he's out on Tython, starting things off, and we're going to just jump right in. It is a dark era for the Jedi Order. The Sith Empire obliterated the Jedi Temple's brave defenders during the life. The surviving Jedi have withdrawn to their ancient home world of Tython, where they take advantage of a fragile peace to train the new generation of Guardians for the Galaxy. Arriving on Tython, Carvin Kyle, a promising young Padawan, is pressed into service to ward off a Flesh Raider assault on the Jedi training grounds in the Gnarls. It's pretty cool. Like I said, all the stories are really fleshed out. I've played some of the Trooper one, and of course some of the Jedi one. I've got a level 17 Jedi right now, though Carvin is only level 4. There he is. Whoa! He has the glow sticks of doom. Yeah, baby. Okay, so this is an MMO, as I said before. And, so we're going to get going on this right away. So where is our goal? Our goal is to go to the Jedi Temple down here. So, rather than doing a bunch of fast traveling stuff, I'm going to try and avoid fast traveling as much as possible when I'm first entering an area. I mean, on my way back, sure, because I don't want to waste your time with a whole bunch of stuff and things. Oh, I emptied out my inventory. I had a bunch of useless stuff that I had picked up, so I got rid of it. But that's about all I did off screen. Oh, it's so good to be back doing this. I've been looking forward to playing this, and I don't really want to play much of the stories outside, right? Outside of with you guys. Oh, you're gonna find this a lot. We have a lot of these little miscellaneous unmarked quests. You don't know they're a quest until you happen to come across one. Ooh, that hurt. He's carving things up, all right. I swear, my puns are not getting any better. So that's probably a pun that's going to be coming up quite a bit. Oh, also, the reason why I have the little speedy thing behind me is because this is a paid account. Because it's a premium account, I get stuff like speed boosts when outside sleeping combat and stuff. Whoa! So we're getting to see a lot of my new abilities. Ooh, my Zen, my focus is built up. So now I'm going to get like massive boosts to focus. This is the first time we're seeing this in play. So now it's actually going to be really difficult for me to spend it all. Ooh! Level up. Level 5. Now, I'm not going to kill every Flesh Raider, but I'm going to take the occasional look around to see if there's a chest or something. How close are we getting? We're getting pretty close. We're almost to the Jedi Temple now. As we come around the corner... Oh yeah, the guilds, which are like groups of players that get together. They can take control of whole sections of planets, or even whole planets if they wanted, which is pretty wild. Check that out. Not the back of my head, but the Jedi Temple. That is a gorgeous temple, isn't it? I like the aesthetics of Star Wars. Star Trek has its own, and I appreciate it, but really I'm much more interested in the aesthetic of Star Wars. I guess the difference between or I should say science fiction and science fact, right? Or no? Science fantasy and science fiction, that's it. So Star Trek could happen. In fact, it has happened. I mean, that's where we got our cell phones. Our cell phones were originally because there was a Star Wars or Star Trek fan that saw the communicators and said, hey, I want to make one of those. And that's how they first began. Star Wars couldn't happen because the Force doesn't exist. So it's more fantasy.
Peace unto you, friend. I bear word from the Masters of the Temple. Will you take a moment and hear my message?
By all means, my friend. Let us talk.
You do me great honor. Your present mission is all important, but the Masters want to make sure you do not miss what the Temple has to offer. When you have time, see Master Mojida. He will guide you in the other skills of the Jedi.
So yeah, that's just a little introduction quest to tell you where your trainer is. We already found our trainer in the other... Oh, that is a cool mount. It's got like 3 little hollow cubes over his head. Okay. Let's see, what do you have to say?
Padawan, I'm Satil Shan, leader of the Jedi Council. I'd like to speak privately with you before we meet with the others.
Have I done something wrong?
No, and don't worry, this will be an informal meeting. Come to my meditation room in the temple. We'll talk there.
Yeah, this is long before Yoda and Mace Windu and all those were in the council. So it's interesting because they're doing it well before the movies. Then you have the opportunity to introduce entire new casts of characters, and you're not, oh, I'm going to have Luke show up, or Han, or Leia, or somebody. No. This is like so far before you can't even add in Anakin, or Qui-Gon, or any of the others, right? Again, we see the green area, tells us that's a Jedi Knight phase, so we just step into it.
Welcome, Padawan. The temple is already buzzing with accounts of your heroism in the training grounds. Master Orgus told me you battled flesh raiders, and a Force user armed with a lightsaber. It must have been a disturbing confrontation. Are you all right?
I'm sorry things ended in violence, but I'm glad to be alive.
Taking a life affects the living Force, and the one who does the killing. This is why Jedi enter battles calmly, with reason. Emotions like fear and anger lead to the dark side.
You can't expect me to be reasonable in the heat of battle.
That's the paradox all Jedi face when they fight. You will find a way. You must. As the Jedi Code teaches us, there is no emotion, there is peace. Remember those words when times are darkest. And take this. The Code is a source of strength, but some backup never hurts. I'll see you soon in the council chambers.
See, there's where I have the problem with the Jedi Code. There is no emotion, there is only peace. Compassion, empathy, these are emotions, love. These are positive things in the universe, but the Jedi would say you're not allowed to feel them if you're a Jedi. Which makes it difficult for, I just have a small issue with it. Ooh, a new sword. Well, practice blade. Ooh, looks cool. Still a glow stick. Okay. So, now we've got to go up the stairs to the Jedi Temple. There's 2 quests up there. There's actually more than that, but there's some quests I'm not going to be doing. I'll explain why when I get to them here. At least, not yet. I might eventually. I'll show you what I'm talking about once I get up there. First of all, though, we're going to go to the left. Look at how huge this place is. Absolutely huge. And you'll notice the little bubbles, speech bubbles, that means that they're in conversation. Ooh, lore. Codex entry of the Jedi Council. Those who walk the path of the Jedi are guided and overseen by the Jedi High Council, sworn to protect and defend the Republic. The Council has existed in one form or another for millennia, comprised of the wisest Jedi Masters of every era. After the destruction of the Jedi Temple and the signing of the Treaty of Coruscant, the modern Council removed itself from the politics of the galactic capital, and settled on Tython, the ancestral home of the Jedi. Led by Master Shan, the Council now struggles to uphold its peaceful ideals in the face of the Sith threat. This paradox is reflected in the personalities and beliefs of various members of the Council. Some, such as the scholarly Master Shio Bakara, hope the Sith can be redeemed and turn to the light side. Others, such as the militaristic Master Jarek Kaden, believes peace can only be achieved when all of those who serve the dark side are destroyed. Now, there's going to be a lot of these that come up, like the Gnarls. I'll put that on the screen. I'm not going to read it out. And if you want to read these things as the codexes come up, I'll put them up on the screen. You can just pause and read them. I just don't have the air or the or the inclination to read all of these, to be honest with you. So that's for Tython and species the Flesh Raiders. Okay, and with that, moving on. It's sort of like how I'm going to cut out a lot of the grinding that I have to do for quests, because I don't want you to have to go through all that. Now we did level, so there should be some skills for us to learn. Rude walks right in front of me.
Using a lightsaber is just as much science as art.
Ooh, got a new belt. Nice little slash that takes out everybody in front of me. And that's it. Okay.
We can
and that
spar
immediately
anytime.
just goes onto my bar. Oh, what's that belt? I wasn't wearing a belt before, so it's definitely better. Looking stylish. Yeah. So, says that I have to go into the council chambers by the looks of it.
I searched the temple archives. This Force user leading the Flesh Raiders never received Jedi training.
Then the Sith have found us. Shouldn't we get ready for them?
Calm yourself, Padawan. We can't be certain of anything yet.
But we've all sensed a growing darkness. Perhaps it's finally revealed itself.
The enemy I faced wanted to destroy the Jedi Order. Can't get much darker than that.
Well, that brightened up the room.
Everyone, this is the Padawan who saved our people in the training grounds. This is Master Kiwix and her extremely vocal Padawan, Kira. The other masters are transmitting from distant worlds.
It's unfortunate our numbers are scattered.
Indeed. The temple's safety is unexpectedly threatened. The Flesh Raiders were disorganized primitives before today.
I think you've been misinformed.
We clearly underestimated the natives. The man leading the Flesh Raiders probably wasn't acting alone.
Much of Tython remains unexplored, and we have few resources to spare.
I'll handle it with the help of my new Padawan.
Orgus, you haven't taken a Padawan since Coruscant.
The Force is strong in him, stronger than I've seen in decades.
I can think of no finer master to complete this Padawan's training.
It will be a privilege.
Don't get too excited. You're in for some hard work. You'll find supplies in my chambers downstairs. Go equip yourself. I'll meet you there.
So much of Tython hasn't really even been explored yet. That's interesting. Now you'll see on my mini-map there is daily heroic missions over here. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, you're in here. Daily heroic missions, any heroic missions, are basically very difficult to do. Yes, I know I still have mail. There's a bunch of mail here that I got for having a paid account, and as different stuff came out. I'm not accepting it because it's just a bunch of gear that I don't really need, because I want to do this as the game is intended to be without a bunch of bonus gear. So, like this, it says for 2 or more players, a Chamber of Speech. Good money, good experience, probably good gear in there, but you know, I'm going to accept it, and I'll show it off if I can, and you can see what it's like if I die. If I die. I am Enoch after all, I never die. That is a massive holocron. Holocron are basically like holo cubes. They just do holograms that you can... Sort of like when a little message comes up here, that's sort of like a holocron. But holocrons produce messages. Like you can store information for long periods and stuff. So I gotta go to Buddy's chambers, which are over here. So let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're enjoying this series, if this is something you want to watch in the future. I'm gonna keep going because I'm enjoying it. Because I love the game. I think it's really cool. Where's the stuff? Oh, there's the stuff. So I go over here and open it.
Blast those council meetings. I die of old age before my colleagues ran out of things to say.
Have you always felt this way about your fellow masters?
Don't misunderstand, they're good people. I just prefer to get things done. This situation has come to you fast. You're braving dangers many Jedi never face. I wouldn't blame you for having questions. This may be the only time to ask them.
I get the impression you haven't had a Padawan for years. Why did you ask to train me?
As Jedi, you learn to trust your instincts. When I met you in that cave, my instincts told me that I was meant to train you. I don't know why or for what purpose, but the living force brought us together for a reason.
You think the Force is alive? That it wants something from us?
Want is too strong a word. Let's just say we'll accomplish more together than by ourselves. There's a group of Twi'lek pilgrims on Tython. They've been fighting the Flesh Raiders for months. The Republic asked us to deny those Twi'leks aid. They settled here illegally, but frankly, we need them.
How are they violating the law?
When Tython was first rediscovered, the Twi'leks petitioned the Senate to settle here. Their claim was denied, too dangerous, but they came anyway. The Twi'leks have a settlement in the mountains. That's your next stop. Establish a base camp and speak to the matriarch. Find out everything the Twi'leks know about Flesh Raiders.
I'm ready to get back out there, do some good.
I'll join you soon. May the Force be with you.
And also with you. Ooh, what's this? Oh, drugs. Yay. I'm not doing drugs. Excuse me. I thought about this, and it's the same as like in Fallout and stuff. I don't like to use the drugs. Yeah, they're helpful bonuses, and you can say that they're just part of the in-game mechanic and all this, but yeah, no, I'm not going to do drugs. Just my choice. Remember, kids, say no to drugs. Yes, even stims. Say no to stims. Woohoo! Oh, it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful game. I mean, yeah, they updated the graphics, which is good. But even before they updated the graphics, this has always been a beautiful game. So yeah, I am looking forward to this so much. It's so much fun. Yay, Jedi! Yay, Star Wars! Okay, so now I've got to go up here. So what I'll do is I'll follow this road. Now this is the heroic over here. I'm eventually heading up into this area. So once I head up into this area, I'm going to explain the map a little bit. You have all of the stuff here. They also have the X and Y of where I am and where everything else is, right? So if I moused right over myself, I could match up directly to the XY up in the upper left corner here, right here. Then all of the things are identified on there, and you can choose, like, where's there a taxi? Well, the taxis will show up. I can also put up where's the crew trainer, or where's a vendor. Vendors are all over the place. Quick travel points, where are they? Oh, I didn't activate the one inside the temple. Huh, that's fine. Where's the mailboxes? Where are resources? Oh, when we get skills, we get resources. Yeah. Cargo hold, that's basically your bank, where you can store your gear and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to get going. I'd like to get to the Twi'lek settlement today. What? I don't know what that was. But yeah. So we're going to take this road up. Woohoo! I will get back to you in the... Well, you know what? It's not that long of a trip. We're just going to keep at it. Might edit this out if it's, you know, too boring. I don't think it would be. You got, like, look at these things. If they're green, by the way, you can't attack them. If they are yellow, you can attack them, but they're not immediately aggro to you. They're not immediately aggressive. And if they're red, well, they're you hit them before they hit you. By example, this thing is aggro. Was there a point in me killing it? Yes, experience. But I don't just kill everything, because otherwise that gets boring if you're just like running around killing everything that's moving. Oh, there's Twi'leks. Twi'lek militia. So we're in the right place. Here we go. So, new Codex entry. There we go. That's... Oh, here we go. Pause there. Pause there. Organizations. No. Here we go. So there's the Jedi Temple. We saw. Now we've got the village. Cool. New Codex entries. So let's see what has to be said here. Oh, before I forget. Where's it? There it is. The quick travel point. Now we can quick travel here if we need to. Vendor. Yeah, sell stuff off.
Report your ailments.
Sell those. Sell that. Sell that. And a lot of these things are gray, and it says this item has no value, but it can be sold to a vendor. So it's basically just money.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think I'm fit for duty. Okay, so let's pick up the quests here.
Come over here, Jedi, and spare a moment for a humble servant of the matriarch. I promise, your other dealings will wait. My name is Vidariat Aeon. I minister to the bodies and spirits of the villagers, and I have a request. I speak of the Flesh Raiders. Of late, we've seen them growing stronger, and I know why.
You have my complete attention.
The Flesh Raiders have been experimenting, concocting an elixir that makes them ravenous. The ones who drink it go mad. Their lips froth, and they pounce like starving animals. It's black medicine, primitive and evil.
Is medicine evil, though? I mean, yeah, using a drug is probably a bad thing, especially if it's affecting their mind so horribly, then it's bad, but evil?
How could Flesh Raiders learn to do something like that?
I have no idea. Such wickedness is beyond our comprehension. We lack the numbers to attack the Flesh Raiders directly, and not even the Jedi could wipe the monsters from this world. But with our warriors' help, the Jedi could reach the Flesh Raider caves and destroy their vats of elixir.
Then count me in.
Thank you for this. Otimus Mare knows where the vats are hidden. He is our guard captain. Talk to him to learn the Raiders' secrets.
I'm sorry, but most primitive When I say primitive, I'm talking about like small indigenous tribes have found herbs and concoctions that affect the mind. This is something that happens all the time. I don't know why she's so surprised that a primitive hunter-gatherer culture would find something like that.
Greetings, Matriarch. Master Orgus Din has sent me to help you fight the Flesh Raiders.
So the Jedi finally deigned to recognize my people's suffering. How noble. Nothing to do with the attack on your training grounds, I'm sure.
We didn't realize how great a threat the Flesh Raiders had become.
And now you seek help from the people you once ignored. My scouts have tracked the Flesh Raiders for months, watched them grow in strength. I will share what we've discovered, but only if you agree to protect my people. We suffer.
Mother, you need rest. Let me carry this burden for you.
The Matriarch appears sick. Does she need a doctor?
Thank you, but we have our own healers.
This is my daughter, Rana Dalven. She and Scout Chief Morint here will speak for me. I must attend to other matters.
Personally, I don't care why you've come. As long as you destroy the Flesh Raiders. Ever since they got their new weapons and gear, they hunt us like animals. The enemy has a camp in the valley nearby. My scouts say the Flesh Raiders store their weapons and other tech in a cave.
Removing that technology will neutralize the Flesh Raiders.
We need to strike fear into the Flesh Raiders, sabotage their weapons. Fix it so they blow up in their ugly faces.
How would we do that?
Their technology is standard Republic design. We could overload the power circuits and plasma coils. Here, I'll show you.
Wait, it's Republic design?
Sabotage would thin the Flesh Raider numbers and eliminate their technological advantage.
If you brought that technology here, we could defend ourselves with those weapons.
This village is vulnerable to attack. You need better defenses.
This debate is pointless unless you can get inside that cave. You'll need one of the leader's access keys.
Find the Flesh Raider technology and do what you think is best. Good luck, Master Jedi.
This is a little confusing, because they're talking about how the weapons are of Republic design, so they've been supplied by somebody who has access to Republic equipment. And they're also talking about it as if, you know, they have access keys and all this other stuff, but they're also, like, considered massive primitives, so it's confusing. It's one or the other, and it's somewhere in the middle. Okay.
More young Jedi in Kalikori, I see. I am Yulef Fon, Master of Rituals. I welcome you. You wish to participate in the ceremony, I presume? You understand the dangers?
I thought the Jedi had basically ignored these guys, but now they're talking like there's a lot more Jedi in here. Okay. Sure.
Without a doubt.
Good. Together we'll bridge the gap between Pilgrim and Jedi. Many of your brethren, your Padawans, come to Kalikori to perform our Rite of Passage. Those who endure the ceremony are awarded an audience with Kolovish to receive her wisdom and her gifts.
Who's Kolovish? What's the ceremony all about?
Kolovish lives in the mountains above. Once our leader, now she is our guide and protector. To complete the ceremony, you must walk the 1,000 steps to her home. You must carry a burning brand and light the signals along the path. You must protect the flame from beasts and flesh raiders. This will prove your worth. If you wish, I will ignite the brand. It burns only a short while, but if you are deserving, it will be enough.
I'm ready to carry the flame.
Then go, and light each of the signal fires along the mountain path. When you reach the end, you will find Kolovish.
That's cool. It's another, this guy here, he's dressed in one of the gears that you can get from the mailbox I was telling you about before. Oh, he's got, see the little A-Wing? I think that's an A-Wing. Well, it's like the precursor to the A-Wing fighter. It's like a little pet that follows him around. That's really cool. Okay. So, we're getting near that time. Rather than running up the mountains right now, You can see there where you have to like light the brands all the way up the mountain trail till you get to what's her name. Then over here we have somebody that we have to talk to in order to continue on. Yeah, we've got a few quests to do here. That's going to be interesting. I take salvage. Yeah, the Chamber of Speech. So we've got a few quests going on. This has been a good episode. I'd like to go a little faster, but to tell you the truth, if it takes us, 6 or 7 episodes to get off Tython, so be it. If you'd like to see me moving a little quicker, let me know in the comments below. But I'm really having fun just enjoying this and looking at the Codex and everything else that's going on. This has been Enoch. You're watching Enoch Does Star Wars? I almost called it StarCraft, which would be another series entirely. You have all been awesome. You are loved, you are cherished, you are blessed. God bless you.